Hello and welcome to News Prime here, Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Eddie Khan Michael. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365, free to air at Nicom Start and Start Times channel 276. Tonight we begin by informing you that President Tinubu has called on Nigerians to embrace love, peace and unity during the festive season, urging citizens to remain hopeful about the nation's future. President Tinubu in his Christmas message described Christmas as a season of divine prophecy, fulfilled in symbolizing the triumph of light over darkness and enduring the strength of humanity's shared faith. He also expressed deep sorrow over the recent tragic incident in Ibadan, Okija and Abuja, which claimed innocent life, extending his sympathies to the families who have lost their pains and lost their loved ones. The president called on Nigerians to find comfort in faith and the support of the loved ones. We now turn to Imo State, where the state government has hosted its annual Christmas 9 lessons and carol service with the theme for Unto House the Child is Born. The event held at the Government House Chapel in Owerri, the state capital, was graced by top government officials, including Governor Hope Uzodinma and his wife, Deputy Governor Chinyere Komaru, and other residents of the state. Amarchibe reports from Owerri.
The atmosphere was filled with joyous music from various choirs, creating a sense of celebration and unity. Governor Uzodinma in his address praised the Christian community in Imo State for promoting harmonious coexistence. He also took a moment to pray for the repose of the souls lost in the recent tragic stampedes in the country.
Commend the Christian community in Imo State for being able to work together for the harmony that exists between different denominations, for supporting my government to get to where we are today. I want to thank all of you. So I thank the special occasion to mourn and show compassion to our brothers and sisters who lost their life during the incident that happened in Okija and in Abuja, and pray that Almighty God will receive their soul in peace, and pray also that those who got injured will be healed as soon as possible.
The governor further used the occasion to appeal to those engaging in acts of insecurity to desist, emphasizing the need for peace and unity in the state.
We declare this year's Christmas carol a one that will give us sober reflection, opportunity to reflect, opportunity to pray to God, to ask some of our people who have decided to politicize security, who have decided to work against the state, who have decided to pull us down, to see reason, to understand that power belongs to God.
The Christmas carol service was not only a moment of reflection, but also a celebration fostering goodwill and togetherness among the people of Imo State during the festive season. From Owerri, Amarchibe reporting for Global TV News.
Now, in a related development, the First Lady, Olorunmi Tinubu, has urged Nigerians to remain hopeful, believing that better days are ahead. The First Lady started these as she extended her Christmas and New Year greetings to the nation. She reflected on the progress made under President Tinubu's administration, assuring citizens that the government's effort to bring about positive change are already yielding results. She also emphasized the importance of unity, love, and embracing the country's rich diversity, underscoring these values as essential for fostering national growth and harmony. And in the meantime, the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) has urged Nigerians not to lose hope in the country, though confronted with the harsh realities of the corruption, inequality, and all the challenges. The CAN chairman in Ondo State, Reverend Father Anselm Oluguma, stated these in his 2024 Christmas message in Akure. He implored Christians, Muslims, and adherents of other faiths to have trust in the Lord as they trust the path of truth, and they encourage all to endure the challenges and hardship that came their way, noting that with prayer they will overcome the world. Human rights advocate Dele Faratimi has been released from the correctional center in Ekiti State after meeting his bail conditions. Politician and activist Omoyele Sowore made the disclosure in a post on X, said the battle activist lawyer was no longer at the prison yards in Ekiti State. Faratimi was arrested earlier this month for allegedly defaming Afe Babalola, a senior advocate of Nigeria and a founder of Babalola University, Ado Ekiti. Addressing media personnel after his release, Faratimi said he had never had any cause to lie against anyone in his life, adding that whatever he had said about someone or an institution is true. Meanwhile, the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee has rejected a request by Chief Afe Babalola's son's law firm, Emmanuel Chambers, to revoke the law practicing license of lawyer and author Dele Faratimi over allegations of criminal defamation and professional misconduct. Faratimi was brought before the committee based on a petition authored by Ola Faru, a lawyer in Emmanuel Chambers, which alleged that Fautimi in his book Nigerian Criminal Justice System made defamatory statement against the Supreme Court and the legal profession. However, in his reports, the committee determined that the alleged offences occurred in Fautumi's capacity as an author, not doing his practice as a legal professional, and therefore conclude that it lacked jurisdiction to address complaints about the publications and advise aggrieved parties to seek redress in regular court. Our President Tinubu has extended warm felicitations to Dr. Abiodun Shobanja, a trailblazer in Nigeria's advertising industry, on the occasion of his 80th birthday. In a statement issued by Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, Tinubu described Shobanja as a highly esteemed marketing communications expert and advertising guru whose work has left an indelible mark on the industry. Tinubu highlighted Shobanja's contribution to the nation's development, particularly through the advancement of marketing communications, a sector crucial to economic growth, social progress, and infrastructural development. Now, the Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Shehu Mohammed, called on motorists to adhere to road traffic rules to ensure a safe and peaceful holiday season. Each year, the FRC deploys resources across major highways to manage the surge in traffic during the Christmas and New Year period. This year's special Operation Zero Tolerance began on 15 December 2024 and will continue until 15 January 2025 to promote safer travel for all road users. Now, in the Christmas message, the Corps Marshal reiterated his commitment to fostering a safer road environment throughout the festive period. Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde has inaugurated a committee on the management and disbursement of the Bodija Explosion Relief Fund. An explosion rocked Deje Street in Ibadan on Tuesday, January 16, 2024, which claimed many lives while many others sustained serious injuries. And the governor equally said that the road to the street, the scene of the explosion, will be fixed, while a monument will also be erected around the area. Makinde, who inaugurated the 10-man committee at the governor's office, Ibadan, charged them to ensure transparency in carrying out their responsibilities to those who were affected by the incident. The Ondo State's House of Assembly has passed the state's 2025 appropriation bill into law as it approved a total of 619,859,496,000 naira. The state governor, Lucky Ayedatiwa, a few days ago presented a proposed budget of a total of 655,230 billion naira to the legislators for the 2025 fiscal year, as a total of the 265 million was earmarked for the recurring expenditure, while 433 million was allocated to the capital expenditure. However, it could be observed that the past budget, which was Christian Budget of Recovery, had an increase of 43 billion naira. Bayelsa State Governor Senator Deri has raised alarm over the disturbing trend in oil bunkering operations where women and children are reportedly being used as human shields at illegal refining camp in the state. Deri disclosed this during a meeting with the first-class traditional rulers and local government chairman at the Government House, Yenagoa. He described the situation as worrisome and called for urgent collective action to address the issue. Furthermore, the governor says the report he received recently is that at illegal bunkering site, they now have children and women, which is a dimension he have never had before. Away from that, the Police Service Commission has announced the appointment and redeployment of 6 commissioners of the police to various state commands across Nigeria. The appointment followed the recent promotions in the Nigeria Police Force approved by the Commission last week. According to a statement issued by the Commission spokesperson, Ikechukwu CP Shetima has been assigned to the National State Command, while CP Rabiu Mohammed will now lead the Kaduna State Command. Similarly, SP Adebo Adewale has been posted to Rivers State Command. And now the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has seized unregistered food product worth 3.8 billion naira in a warehouse in Lagos State. NAFDAC disclosed this in a statement on X. NAFDAC's Investigation and Enforcement Directorate raided a warehouse at the Bokutin market following the tip-off about the sale of a registered food product. And now the various unregistered items valued out of 3 million were seized during the operation, and the facility has been placed on hold pending further investigation. Now moving to other items of the news. But for now, before we get to all business and foreign stories, let's go on a very quick break. And once we return from the break, Naira shows mild strength ahead of Christmas holidays. We'll bring details of these as well as business and sports stories after this short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back to the News Prime, and now to business news tonight. The federal government says it is planning to establish annexes of Nigerian College of Aviation Technology in 5 geopolitical zones of the country. Now, towards this end, the government has made a budgetary provision of over 3.6 billion towards the trillion actualization of the project. And our Nigerian College of Aviation and Technology is the foremost aviation training institution in Nigeria, established in 1964, and it is regaining a regional training center designated by the International Civil Aviation Organization. Away from that, the Nigerian currency gained value against the Haven currency in the first trading session of the week, heard about the official foreign exchange market ahead of the Christmas holiday. The local currency made that increase from the 1,541.7 to the dollar last Friday to 1,539.55 to the dollar, according to the data from FMDQ. The Naira also closed at 1,650 to the dollar on the black market, compared to the 1,660 to the dollar just on Sunday amid a choppy trading session. Now, President Tinubu's administration hopes to stabilize Nigeria's exchange rate at 1,500 now to US dollar in 2025. Nigeria's net foreign exchange inflow rose by 70.5% year-on-year to the $42.6 billion in the first 9 months of 2024 from the $24.66 billion in the corresponding period of 2023. And our details in the Central Bank of Nigeria's quarterly economic statistics report for the review period show that forex inflow to the economy rose year-on-year by 41% to $70.62 billion in 9 months of 2024 from the $50.4 billion in 9 months of 2023. And now to the foreign scene tonight. American Airlines, the world's largest carrier, has suspended all flights within the United States due to what it called a technical issue. The official of the Federal Aviation Administration made the announcement in a statement at the height of Christmas holiday travel. And the statement said that American Airlines is reporting a technical issue and has requested a nationwide ground stop. Meanwhile, the carrier posted on the social media that it is experiencing a technical issue with all American Airlines flights. And now Qatar has called for the quick removal of sanctions on Syria following the ousting of President Bashir by the Islamist-led rebels. The Foreign Ministry spokesperson Majid told the regular briefing that Qatar calls for the intensified efforts to expedite the lifting of international sanctions on Syria. Qatar's call came a day after a high-level delegation visited Damascus. And the Qatari embassy reopened on Sunday, ending on the 13-year rift between the two countries. Venezuela authorities have set free another 223 prisoners who were arrested during the post-election protests. The prosecutor's office made an announcement bringing the total number of protesters released to 956 points. And more than 2,400 people were arrested and at least 28 killed after the widespread demonstrations against President Nicolas' declaration of victory in July's elections, which the opposition said it had won. And now to sport, Marcus Rashford features as the face of January in Manchester United's official 2025 calendar, despite being linked with a departure from the club. After a dismal campaign under Eric Ten Hag last season, the arrival of Ruben Amorim appeared to offer the 27-year-old the chance of a new lease of life at the Old Trafford. In Amorim's first Premier League game at the club's, Rashford netted an early goal in the draw, which it reached before the following that with the Braves in the dominant 4-0 win over Everton last month. And about that to the sport news. The Federal Capital Territory Administration is to construct 2 multi-sport centers in Abuja. This is coming from Acting Executive Secretary of Federal Capital Development Authority, Richard Dauda, who disclosed this while briefing newsmen after the FCT Executive Council meeting. Though Dauda did not disclose the location of the centers, he said that the site will be strategic in planning, explaining that the 2 sports centers will have several facilities, football pitches, lawn tennis, table tennis, indoor sport facilities, and other necessary facilities. And to wrap up the news plan, let's take a look at our top stories. President Bola Tinubu has called on Nigerians to embrace love, peace, and unity during the festive season, urging citizens to remain helpful about the nation's future. And NIMBY says the Nigerian currency again value against the Havant currency in the first trading session of the week had both the official and parallel foreign exchange markets. Venezuelan authorities have set free another 223 prisoners who were arrested during the post-election protests. And in sports, Marcus Rashford features as the face of January in the Manchester United official 2025 calendar, despite being linked with a departure from the club. And that's all we have for you on Global Television News Prime. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and Star Times channel 276, free to air at Nikon sites. You can watch the rest of the news at Global TV NG on the media space. On behalf of the Star production team, we say thank you for joining us on News Prime. My name is Adika Michael. Bye-bye.